Hey guys, so the time has come. I finally had my appointment with a physician in the GI department, and that was yesterday. I didn't post an update yesterday because I was still processing everything, and I've had a very crazy week with work, and then that happened yesterday. So, yeah. Anyway, for those of you that have been following my health journey, I felt like everything has been kind of leading up to this appointment, of me trying to figure out what's wrong. And to say that I am frustrated and underwhelmed, I guess, would be like slightly an understatement, because I'm more than frustrated. I'm glad to have an answer. I am glad that she was able to tell me what's wrong. I'm glad that it's not more serious. I'm glad, for all the things. But what I'm frustrated is what I've had to go through to get here, But ultimately, she told me what I already knew. And I think that's what pisses me off. Because I was expecting a different answer, I think. So basically, she diagnosed me officially with GERD. Which, if you don't know what that is, it is like acid reflux, but worse. And if you don't take care of it, it can severely affect you, and your esophagus and your stomach lining and things like that. Like it can really affect your body. But it still sucks because I could have avoided spending so much money, if I had just gone straight to the GI doctor, instead of having the EGD and doing the barium swallow and all these things. But at the same time, I'm glad I did those things, because at least now I have a baseline just in case something goes wrong later down the road. It's just frustrating because I was expecting something more serious of an answer instead of, oh no, you just have like severe acid reflux, basically. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit frustrating because I feel like I'm being looked at like you were just being extra dramatic. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's frustrating. She's prescribing something called Protonix, which is basically pantoprazole. Although when I was looking into my chart, my insurance is denying it. So I don't know if I'm going to get that medication. So that's cool. But she wants to see me back in 2 months to see how I'm doing and go from there. I'm still scheduled to see the ear, nose, and throat doctor about the reason why the left side of my throat feels the way it does in 2 weeks. Although she doesn't feel it's necessary. She said it doesn't hurt to still go see them and rule it out and just to make sure. But she believes that the sensation in my throat is coming from the GERD as well. So She believes all of my symptoms, all the issues I've had since February have come from GERD. So, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. But now I have an answer, and I guess now it's time to just treat it and go from there. So we'll see what the next few months hold and go from there, I guess. I don't know. So keep sticking with me and I'll tell you about the journey and we'll go from there. But if you have dealt with this or know anything about it, feel free to comment and give me suggestions below. But I can tell you this, it's not fun and it's very stressful. So I hope everybody's had a good day and I'll talk to you soon.